Mr. Hale, your speech today, fellow Toastmasters, most importantly, Mr. Hale, your speech today was persuade with power. I think you did a good job of that. And one thing that you wanted me to look out for was the uhs and ums and so, and I want to congratulate you on that. I really think you did a great job today of not using ums and uhs. And I only counted one or two at the most. And a couple other things I think you did well is you used humor. You said, "In God we trust, all others we audit." And everybody laughed and thought it was funny. And I think that that's great. I think you should probably even try to use a little more of that in your speeches. Another thing that I thought that you did really good at was at one point you came out to the audience and you began talking to different people. And you went to this side, then you went to this side, and I thought that really got everybody's attention and got everybody focused on the speech. Now, a couple things I think that you could improve on is your hand movements have gotten a lot better than your speeches before, but a lot of times sometimes they were clasped right in front of you a good bit, and I don't know if that's just from nervousness or what, but you didn't seem nervous at all to me. But a lot of times, and Steve Davis taught me this, is it's good to just put your hands by your side. So you don't have to do anything with your hands. You can put them here and occasionally bring your hands up. So I want to point out working on hand gestures. And another thing is walking back and forth. It was very subtle. You could barely notice it. But when you're talking, occasionally you would just do a back and forth walk like this. And so that's another thing that you may want to work on. And then lastly, your conclusion, you thank the audience. I don't think that you really need to thank the audience. I think the audience needs to be thankful for you giving the speech to us.
Right.
And maybe work on a conclusion where you don't thank the audience and you think of some other words to say. Now, I thought that was a great speech. You have really improved, and I look forward to you getting your 10th speech. And that concludes my evaluation. I'd like to welcome you.
Great.